Introduction to Land Surveying Part 1. How to measure land and make a map. This is the first of 3 parts describing land surveying. In this presentation, you will learn about what a surveyor is, what they do, and how they survey. What is surveying? Surveying is the process of measuring land to determine property lines and height differences in the land. A surveyor is a person who performs surveys. Surveyors use different types of instruments and mathematical calculations to make maps. Measuring systems. The ancient Egyptians were one of the first known people to use some form of standard measurement in both land surveying and construction surveying. On a wall in the Tomb of Thebes and carved on a stone coffin are drawings of rope stretchers measuring a field of grain. Rope stretchers were people who used the length of rope to count the linear distance between 2 points. Like today, accurately measuring distances was and is an important part of surveying. Ancient accuracy. The Great Pyramid of Giza, built around 2900 before the Common Era, was constructed with an error of only 8 inches over its length. There is an error of only 1 in 1,000 on each side. The Great Pyramid is the largest one and has a length of each side at its base averaging 755.75 feet or 230 meters, and its original height was 481.4 feet or 147 meters. Approximately 2.3 million blocks of stone were cut, transported, and assembled to create the 5.75 million ton structure, which is a masterpiece of technical skill and engineering ability. The chain. One of the problems with using rope as a measuring tool is that the rope will stretch and can be altered with a knife. English mathematician Edmund Gunter invented a measuring device called Gunter's chain. The chain Gunter crafted is a series of small steel rods of fixed length joined together by loops on the ends. Using his chain as a standard reference for length, Gunter defined the dimensions of an acre. Chain continued. The chain is a steel measuring instrument 66 feet long or 20.1 meters long and is divided into 100 links, each length of which is a short section of wire connected to the next link by a loop. Metal charms hang on the chain to indicate how far away a particular position is on the chain. Unlike rope, because the chain is made of steel, altering the chain is difficult to do. The metal chain is no longer used today, but the definition of an acre still uses the 66-foot-long chain as the standard of measure. How big is an acre? An acre is a unit of land area used in the U.S. customary system. It's traditionally defined as the area of 1 chain by 1 furlong, which is 66 feet by 660 feet, which is exactly 1/640th of a square mile or 43,560 square feet. Wait, what is a furlong? The furlong, meaning furrow long, is the distance a team of oxen could plow without resting. Because different soil conditions such as damp versus dry, rocky versus smooth, would take different amounts of time to plow, the furlong is standardized to be exactly 10 chains or 660 feet long. Furrow. A furrow is a trench in the ground for irrigating crops with water. Farmers dig these shallow ditches and place the soil next to them. Then, the farmer plants seeds in the raised soil rows and floods the ditches with water. The seeds grow in the moist soil because the water percolates into the dry soil.